Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning, this Friday TGIF morning. It is so nice for you to be joining us from wherever you are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I am here with my business partner, Dia. And, today we have a topic of discussion. I don't know if it's a debate, but it could be side hustle versus online business. You tell us. Hopefully, you can kind of comment and let us know your thoughts as well. Side hustle versus online business. You might say, isn't that the same thing? But before we get started, I'm going to ask Dia to kind of introduce herself.
Yeah, good day, good afternoon, depending wherever you're watching me, depending on your time zone. Here, United Kingdom is raining, but it's still okay for us. At the same time, I'm proud to be a digital business owner. I'm also work as a healthcare assistant. Yes, we have a nice topic that just seems similar. Then let's just trash it. Then you will see if the difference between each of them. And I know you will like it and you make a choice. So lovely there. What do you have to tell our audience about this wonderful topic?
Yeah. I think, and let's be honest, right? A lot of people say online business, but what they're really built is a second job with a better outfit, right? Um, when we say high side hustle, traditionally, I think people have said, okay, let me do a side hustle because they need a second set of income, right? Let's define that. It's another opportunity. It's a second job. It could be a second or third job. It just depends on what your needs are at the moment. So somebody would say, "Oh, I'm taking a part-time job for something." Obviously, what they get back in return is is income. Anything you want to do, if as to say that you're in business and doing something, you want to be able to get some income. So the question is side hustle versus online business. What it is that we need to know. And so if you have a business where, and especially in the digital online space, if you stop posting, you stop replying, you stop being on, the income steps or anything like that, that's a hustle. Because if you don't name it, at the end of the day, you're trying to scale, but you're burning through everything, right? And I think the real conversation for busy adults who want options without chaos is if there is, and again, I have to say, there is no shame in side hustles. Side hustles can be a lifeline. But here, we want to stop the confusion and talk about an online business where you're talking about ownership. Because ownership is what's going to create the time flexibility, the calm, the ability to build without begging for schedule and for permission, right? Dia, I mean, do you see it like that too? I mean, it's really more about ownership than just doing something on the side for yourself.
Yeah, really.
Mhm.
What a nice topic once again. Yes, side hustles versus online business. Everybody will say, after all, the end justify the means. We are all looking for money, and that's it facts. But there's something I wanted to tell you that side hustle is an extra money that you get, something you do after your work, and you get extra money from that. And remember, when you stop that, the money is going to stop. For instance, you're working in one sector, you prefer to go to another agency to pick one or two to work their shift. That's a side hustle. But remember, any day you didn't go there, that money will not come again because it's a continuous thing. Whenever you do the work, that is when you get the money. But now we're talking about online business.
Mhm.
Online business is a system that you build to grow, a system that a system that even give you money even when you are not even at work. It's a system that a late that system that even give you what you really need as mom and daddy in diaspora. It give you the time you want, it give you the flexibility you
Mhm.
want, give you the options on how to do it. And remember, even though if you did not work even a week or a certain days, that business is still going because it's a laid down system. That is the difference between uh, side hustle and online business. And online business is something that is a continuous and gradually process. You begin to build it and you begin to achieve what you want. It's something that at the end of it, you can even leave the job you're doing and focus on it. It's something that you can leave for your children. It's a legacy, something you can build for your family, for yourself, that will make you to totally depend on it. But that side hustle is a particular thing that whenever you go there, you achieve that money. Yeah, if it's 1 week or 2 weeks to work, you get that money. But when you stop, the money stop. But in online business, it never stops. It's something that keep going, something that keep growing, something that keep enlarging. So what do you think as a mom, a dad in diaspora? Do you prefer side hustling? And remember, side hustle cannot give you that option you want. It can't give you that flexibility you want. It can't give you that time you want, because after your own particular job, you don't even have time again. You switch to another one. So what are we talking about? What you're talking about in this online business, what can give you time, what can make you give you option, what you can work do at your own pace, and what you can do, you say, yes, I have time, I have freedom. That's everybody's looking for in this our diaspora, because of the kind of work we do, we don't normally have time. So you can as well do side hustle. But me, if I say let's choose, I am gonna choose online business, because that is what I am doing, and that get me peace of mind and give me a option when to work and not when to work. So beloved dear, what general are you going to tell people? Because me, I know if they say you choose, what do you think you can choose? For me, I'm choosing online business. And at the same time, letting audience to know that online business is quite different from side hustle. So what do you think
Yeah,
you can do?
like you said, the business implies assistance, right?
Yeah,
It implies ownership. It
yeah,
implies that you're working for yourself as
yes,
opposed to just, being available to do any other task, which a hustle is, could be seen. And so, even in the past, when we refer to a side hustle, we, of course, meant online business because that's in the nature of the business of where we are and what we're doing.
yeah,
We are, we in the line of attraction digital marketing for attraction marketing. And our content is to draw the right persons for people who want to build their own online business or businesses online, and their own revenue streams. But it's set up through systems. And the question is, are we finding the right person? Is the message going out to people, whether or not you're, a busy mom or dad, you're a tired nurse, you're, people just looking for extra income, and that you have a clear system, that you have video-based training, mentorship, and all of those things. Those are all the things that speak to other people's pain about, hey, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Do I have a fix for it, right? The guides, the systems, the next steps, all of those are things that help teach in a digital business. So it's not about being hype, or just random posting. It's a structured system with mentorship and automation that keeps things moving. So even when you're at work or with your kids or with you resting, the systems are working in the background. And that's the difference, I think with all digital online, business. And so I think the moment you've crossed over is when your business was when you stop overthinking about, okay, from side hustle mentality to
yeah,
business owner is, am I overthinking the content? Am I looking at the framework? I'm not panicking about, what I'm doing. I'm going with the process. And, I'm not feeling behind anymore because I have a proven track record. If I do, these certain things, and I'm seeing other successes in the community along with my own. I'm seeing other successes of people who have started their online business, and they're doing it, right? What 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 else can I say about that? it's it's
Ye-
really, yeah. Go ahead, Dia. Mhm.
yeah. You have said it all, and at the same time, we are not saying that side hustle is bad. You never We never criticize it. It's a lovely
Mhm.
thing to have another extra income. But what you're talking about that is good for you to start something that can grow beyond you.
Mhm.
Understand? Something when you see, I never knew this business can grow beyond me like this. When you see that, you see how far you have come. Because this is a laid down stuff that when you follow it, you see yourself going
Mhm.
far. But the side hustle of looking for extra money at a particular time, stop at the any period you stop it. But this doesn't stop. That is going something that beyond you, that
Yeah.
beyond your imagination. Say, wow, so that's the way it is. And you gonna like it. We also are trying to get, let's put it, we also are trying to see that yes, at the end of it, everybody will say, wow, this is how it is. So I would also like you to join us and do such wow, because this online business is something that moms and dads in diaspora need so much. That's why you see us coming on every day, Monday to Friday, telling people about this business. Yes, we all are hustling in in diaspora. Let me not call my place in diaspora, but we need to grow something that is beyond yours. Something that even when we are not working, underground the money is still going. That is all we need. And it gives us time to enjoy ourselves, have time for family, have time for fun, have time to travel, have time to do whatever you want to do. Even if you still want to work, you choose it whenever you want to, not compulsory, not mandatory, based on the bills surrounding you, because the online business alone is paying your bills. So you just need to do one or two things if you feel like, if you don't feel like. So, what is your take on this? I don't know what you think. If you have any comment to make below, if you have any question to ask us, we are here for you and we will answer you your question because we love you so much and we care for you. So, my beloved darling, just say one or two things to our audience watching us and we're gonna say bye today.
Yeah, if you ever had that thought or concept of side hustle versus online business, just remember the outcome you're trying to achieve. A side hustle can be an online business if you don't take ownership of what needs to, what you need to do every day to make that online business work. Side hustle can, become just busy work if you're not doing the things that will drive your business, that allows you to do the things that you want to step back and do. Be more present for your family. Be more, have more free time. No need to ask permission to do anything because you own your time and your financial space and freedom. And like with everything, it takes time. So you need to start sooner than rather than later, right? But if anything that we've said resonates with you, and you want to explore this a little bit more, just reach out to any of us, both of us, either of us. We will gladly share some information with you that kind of starts you on your way to digital online business ownership. So take care, guys. We'll see you next week, Monday, same time, same place. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday.
All the best. Happy weekend. Bye.